fun. I had to try to make this concise because my phone has not been charging like I thought it was. Hi, hello, it's Begonia Joan. Happy Yule. Blessed be to all of my fellow witches and all who are curious or open-minded about magic and the Wheel of the Year calendar, pagan calendar. So I am here because I wanted to do a little Yule reading for anyone who wants to see it or hear it or needs a message or needs medicine or needs a sign from the divine or what have you. So I tried doing this for the full moon originally, the full moon that was on Sunday. Did not get around to it. I've been trying to work on different online pursuits and just didn't block off enough sacred time for this, because it's not just like a silly little YouTube video that I can make whenever, you know. This is channeling using my own tarot and oracle knowledge that I've built, that I've gained over the past, I don't know, 7 years. And yeah, just making a little message for the collective / for each sign. So with me today, I have 3 decks that I'm going to be using. I have my Beyond Lumeria deck, which has just very, very beautiful otherworldly artwork. I believe the artist's name is Izzy. No, I actually have the books with me. We're gonna pull out the books now too, because I do like to consult them. Izzy Ivy, because there are people and practitioners who made them, you know, and they are there for a reason. I take what they say with a little grain of salt. I don't know where my animal book is. And then this is just my tarot. Though I originally grabbed this holographic tarot deck, which is very just beautiful and fun. I am actually feeling very, very called to using this deck that I got from I think it was just like a little occult shop that had crystals and books and tarot decks, and they had used tarot decks for sale. I cannot get this back in the bag. And at first I was like, I don't know about that, but then I found my Goddess Oracle deck, which I use every single time I pull cards for myself. And this next tarot deck I'm gonna pull out, because it feels very appropriate for this time of year, you know. It kind of has weird, like, it's called the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot, and I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone use it. I've never seen any other practitioners consult this deck. And the cards they're just very weird. They're very weird. They're like blends of animal and people, and some people find that very like unsettling. But Yule is the time that marks the end of the dark days, and I feel like it's kind of a weird time of year. I don't know, there's just something about this deck and Yule that feels very like right. So I'm going to use that one instead of the original one I had planned. And then lastly, I have my animal deck, which was the first oracle deck that I ever bought. I don't know how many decks at this point, but I started with Madame Cleo's tarot, actually. And then I got I'm sorry, I'm starting to ramble. I cannot remember the name of this deck. I can show it. I will show and find all of my decks to share with anyone who likes them. But I'm going to stop rambling. We subbed out the deck that was calling to me. And so here I just have a little sound bowl to do some quick cleansing. And then this is probably one of my favorite tools. Is this Athame? Selenite Athame with the chakras carved into it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna hop right into this. I'm gonna pull one card from each deck for each sign, and I will do timestamps with each sign's little reading. So we're just gonna start by okay. There may be some noises. I am currently living with my parents. My mother is vacuuming, so please ignore that if you hear the sounds. I did have some lo-fi on, but I decided to turn it off because commercials come on and they interrupt, and I don't want to be interrupted. So we just did our little sound bath, and then I'm just going to do a quick little cleanse of myself and the decks, and then we're going to hop into it. I call in energy of the north and the earth, fire the south, wind of the east, water of the west. Please be present for this reading. Please give divine message to whoever needs to hear it, myself included. Bless these decks. Bless all who hear it. Blessed Yule. Blessed be. Let's hop in. First and foremost, we have our Aries. So I think I'm going to start with my animal deck. Now, Aries is the first sign of the astrological year, so I'm just going to go in that order. Now, I will preface, everyone reads cards differently. I just shuffle until one or more fall out. This time I'm being clear and I'm saying just one from each deck. Sometimes when I read cards for myself, I keep it a little open-ended. I'm like 2 or 3 or whatever you think is best, you know. Also, if you can hear her snoring, it is my dog. She's just sleeping next to me. Okay, and now one more for Aries. Oh, also, I forgot to include the crystals that I have present. So I have I believe this is malachite. When I bought this, it actually didn't have a label or anything. Like, it wasn't in a display. It was like part of a display, but it wasn't like very clearly marked. It was obviously for sale, but there was no stickers or anything on it. So I was like, it's malachite. In my head, it's malachite. If anyone else knows what it is other than malachite, please let me know. Then we have citrine. Come on, come on. Oh, whatever. You know it. You saw it. We have labradorite, which is just a classic. Oh, it's not catching the light. I don't have sunlight right now. It's just overcast. And then both of these, I believe, are snakeskin agate. I thought it was very appropriate for Yule and getting ready for the new year and the end of the dark days.